Right, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you're all doing well wherever you happen to be in the world right now. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, dropping a like on the video to get me out to a wider audience, and any comments or questions that you may have, please feel free to leave them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm just going to do a quick rundown on Hedera because I've not looked at it for a while. I've been away from my computer for a few weeks. It's been a bit of sickness in the family, so I've not even touched on or looked at the crypto market for a while now, and I know it's been up and down all over the place. All sorts of stuff's been happening while I've been away, so I just thought I'd do a quick overview of the market and then look at Hedera, just a quick article I saw just covering the project briefly, then look at the charts to see how things are looking. So nothing major, but I just thought I'd get back into the swing of things, seeing as everything's settled down in my household. With the cryptocurrency market, it's always a good place to start to gauge how things are looking. We've got a market cap of $1.06 trillion, which is down from the last time I made a video. We're up 0.52% today, 24-hour trading volume of $28 billion. Bitcoin dominance currently sitting at 47.8%, so that's up since the last time I was looking at the market. Bitcoin's down though, it's at $26,000 just over. Well, it's down since the last time I made a video. Ethereum's below $2,000. BNB's taken a bit of a hammering, it's lost 15% over the last week. Cardano's lost 20%. I know there was talk of that being registered called a security like XRP. There's a lot of stuff going on in the market. I understand Gary Gensler could be getting sacked. What else has been going on? Solana's down 23%. Binance are being sued by the SEC, Coinbase are being sued by the SEC or something like that. I've heard little whispers, bits and pieces, but I've not been watching things that closely. Let's have a quick look at the biggest rises. I wouldn't expect there to be much. Terra Classic up 10%, but nothing much to be honest with you. Oh, HBAR's up to 33rd place, up 5% today, so that's doing quite well today. Moving on to the Hedera page, it looks like a nice green day, as some people like to call it. Got a market cap of $1.47 billion. 24-hour trading volume is down $19 million. Circulating supply is still 63%, which is just over 31.5 billion HBAR. Total supply is 50 billion. They're gradually leaking them onto the market. So we're currently trading at 0.046, up 5.14% against the US dollar, and up 4.45% against Bitcoin. So Hedera is outperforming Bitcoin today. It's on over 500,000 watch lists, so the community is growing. As for the sentiment, it appears to be fairly bullish. I'm only really skim reading this, but they are actually talking about HBAR as opposed to shilling other projects, which would, well, there's Lucky Pepper. I spoke too soon. DNA, keep your gob shut, mate. So yeah, it does appear to be fairly bullish across the board. I will look at the chart first before I go on to the article. So we have been in a downward trajectory for quite some time now, peaking on Saturday. We had a massive sell-off. There's a big wick down there, but there's a nice little pattern in there for like a buy pattern. Actually, it's not quite, because there's not a lower low there, but things are looking a little bit better. It appears to be turning around this week. This is the second green candle in a row. We've got a nice little outside bar there, approaching we're on the daily here, so I'm just going to look at the daily, approaching the top towards the daily 50. We've got the daily 100 above it, both above price, which isn't bullish, but if we can work our way towards that, there are some short to mid-term targets released on the daily. Ideally, I'd like to see us heading back towards that 0.08, but you've got a 100, a double your money sort of situation. You've got 100% gain there from 0.04 to 0.08, so there's plenty of potential from where we are to get back to, it's not a massive, beyond the realms of possibility. We can get there within a few weeks. And I see this as going to 50 cents a dollar long term, which is why I'm accumulating at these levels. And this is just pennies. This is money I can afford to lose. I only throw risk capital at these projects. Hedera is one of the ones that I believe in. Everyone says they're there for the tech. Everyone's realistic there. We're just here to make gains. There is a bit of bullish divergence when you look at the low there on the signal line, the MACD line, and you compare it to here. We do have a slight differential, and Momentum is still negative, but that's to be expected after what's been going on over the last few weeks. That could flip over the next couple of days. Let's go down to the 4 hourly to see if there's anything. Here you can see on the 4 hourly we do have positive momentum, and we've got a little cross there with the signal line, the MACD line, so things are looking somewhat better there. Let me just double click that, spread it out a bit. You can see that big sell-off on Saturday. I'm not sure what caused that. Like I said, I've not been in touch with things. It could be something to do with the Coinbase and the Binance things that have been going on. I'll get back into things over the next coming days, but like I said, we've all been ill in this house. It's been absolutely horrendous. Some stomach bug. Thankfully everyone's back at school now and we can get moving. So this article, it basically just covers HBAR now. It's a competitor to Ethereum, so I'll go through it quickly and then wrap up the video. In the blockchain and smart sorry, let me start that again because I've already managed to completely balls it up. Right, in the blockchain and smart contract-based networks world, Ethereum has been the biggest player and maintained its leadership position since its inception in 2015. However, Hedera Hashgraph is emerging as a strong contender in the blockchain space, offering an alternative to Ethereum and other established networks. Hedera is built on Hashgraph, a leaderless, faster, low latency and high security alternative to blockchain. Hedera offers fixed, low fees denominated in dollars, which means users never have to worry about varying gas fees. Moreover, Hedera has the lowest energy use of any public blockchain as established by the University College London. Through a conversation with Elaine Song, the Chief Strategy Officer at the HBAR Foundation, she shared her insights on the future of blockchain technology and its potential impact on various industries. According to Elaine, the recent surge in popularity of cryptocurrencies has been both exciting and concerning. While she believes that cryptocurrencies have the potential to revolutionize the financial industry, she also recognizes that there are significant risks involved, including regulatory uncertainty, market volatility, and security vulnerabilities. As Song explained, the unique features of Hedera, including its faster and more secure network, low fees, and flexible services, make it an attractive option for creators looking to build decentralized applications. The HBAR Foundation's funding program is also a significant incentive that has attracted many creators to build on the network. One unique feature that makes Hedera stand out is its 3 services: EMV-compatible smart contracts, token service, and consensus service, which offer greater flexibility than Ethereum, another unique feature of Hedera and its governance structure. The network is governed by up to 39 organisations and top universities, including IBM and Dell, who run the initial nodes in the network and approve the code base deployed on the nodes. The governance model builds trust and transparency, assuring users that the network is being run by trusted organisations, unlike other networks where it's unclear who is in charge. To incentivise creators to shift from building on Ethereum, Solana and other chains, Hedera has established the HBAR Foundation, which offers funds of up to $100,000 or more to creators who build their projects on the Hedera network. That's $100,000 rather. Since its inception, the HBAR Foundation has funded 225 projects and allocated over $400 million. The Foundation's mission is to grow the Hedera ecosystem and multi-chain or inoperable solution platforms that receive funding from the Foundation have also demonstrated a commitment to growing the Hedera network. However, Song acknowledges that cryptocurrency market is still a new and rapidly evolving space, and investors should exercise caution and conduct through due diligence before investing in any cryptocurrency related asset. That's why I always say only put in where you can afford to lose, because anything you put money into can go to zero. You've got to always bear that in mind. This is like money you're throwing away that in the hope in the next 3, 4, 5 years is going to make you very wealthy, or at least give you a significant gains. But you have to, with that comes the risk that you could lose everything. Projects undergo rigorous business and technical due diligence to qualify for funding. The HBAR Foundation does not have a specific threshold, minimum or maximum for funding. Still, it allocates capital based on broad-based strategy that considers multiple key verticals and industries of interest. The turnaround time for grants depends on the nature of the project or application, with some grants taking over only a few weeks, while others may require up to 6 months of collaborative work with the applicant. Looking to the future, Song is optimistic about the potential of blockchain technology to revolutionise various industries. Still, she emphasises the need to stay informed about industry developments and remain vigilant in the face of regulatory uncertainty, market volatility and security vulnerabilities. As the competition heats up in the blockchain space, it remains to be seen how much market share Hedera will capture in the coming years, but it is clear the network is fast gaining traction and may soon give Ethereum and other networks a run for their money. So I completely butchered that article, but I will link it down below and you can read it at your own leisure. But when you look at HBAR and these other projects that are coming through to rival Ethereum, I think one thing that they've all got in common is the gas fees are so much more competitive. If you do anything on Ethereum, it's going to cost you an absolute fortune. That's not to say I'm not an Ethereum investor, but the gas fees are absolutely ludicrous. But you've got projects like, even for like Solana, for example, which is, known for having its issues, but it is a project I believe in, predominantly because of the low circulating supply and the amount of decentralized applications and gamified projects that are built upon it. And the fees are so much lower. To do any Ethereum transaction, you're looking, I don't even want to discuss, like, you move $100, it's going to cost you $7, $8, $9, $10, even more in gas fees. It's ludicrous. I don't know how they're going to solve that problem. At some point they will, I imagine, but for the moment Ethereum's not really an asset that I like to trade. It's just something I hold and buy and sell, basically, and it's not something I would want to be using applications or dApps on. So I'm going to wrap that up for now. Hedera is to me, it's a decent long-term play. It's not going to make you rich overnight, but I don't think any of these things are, unless you get into a meme coin, and that's obviously possible. But these are solid projects that, when you're going into 2024, 2025, you could be handsomely rewarded. Not financial advice, of course, just my opinion. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with 11 minutes of me talking absolute waffle. Wish you all a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. I'll see you in the next video. I've got some stuff to do now, so take care and bye for now.